Good, that didn't take as long. So, Suki500, hashtag Suki500. So we're supposed to talk about some locks we've learned a lot from. So, I feel like I gotta start pretty close to the beginning with this 6-pin easy rekey quick set, which I'm pretty sure everyone's seen a few times by now, even if some of those videos are no longer up. Which taught me two things. One, that the bidding, helped me figure out binding order a little bit better. Because this one is straight from the back to the front. And two, that while it's an okay idea to use a see-through lock as a training tool, you don't want to just buy that. So if you have a pretty minimal budget, you probably want to just go to the Restore and get a few $5 deadbolts. Of course, I didn't know about the Restore at that time, so that's part of what was going on. But just having the pins from this kit has been quite nice. The funny thing about the pins, though, is that they're a lot better quality than the ones you actually get with most quick sets. Because they're only pointy on one end. And what I'm running into now is second to last pin appears to be stuck. So but I'm not even giving it attention right now. Now I've got the third from the back up, but that's not going to stay. I just picked this off camera a second ago without this much problems. Which is, of course, always a bad idea. But yeah, this is something I've been able to practice a lot and easily swap out the pins for, so they were different. It was lined up in different ways, and it also came with security pins, so that really helped. Also allowed me to enter in some early contests where I needed a 6-pin lock, because most of my early locks were not 6-pinners. Let me get this picked real quick and then we'll go on to the next one. Which I'm having this much trouble with a quick set, and next one's just, I'm not even going to try. There's something wrong though with this pin. Okay. No tension. Good. Now it's, wouldn't even move at all there for me. So yeah. Well, I hope the camera's still recording. The camera app doesn't think it is. And then the second one that I've learned a lot from, that I got quite recently, and I'm trying to remember who I got this from. I'm pretty sure this was from The Ghost Locks. No, I'm pretty sure this is either from Georgia Jim or The Ghost Locks, and I'm pretty sure it's Georgia Jim. Which is a see-through, well, oh dear. Learned that by mistake the other day. Don't ever do it 180 with an American lock core, even if you got the key, because they'll fall right out the bottom. And they'll get lost to couch cushions, and you'll then not be able to buy an American lock number 2 that is serrated on the internet, and be left with American lock sitting around your basement, because you're still hoping to find one. Despite the fact that I'm pretty sure there isn't a single, I mean, none of the top pins in here are security pins. And I haven't looked super thoroughly. I'm pretty sure all the bottom ones are also. Oh, wait. No, there's one. I think I'm seeing one serrated bottom pin. This only has 5 pins out of potential for 6. One of them appears to be serrated. That's it. And it's still, despite the fact that I could see this, the first time I picked it, it took me about 2 hours. Despite the fact that I could see the pins. And it kind of taught me 2 things. One, and I still believe this, padlocks are harder to pick than deadbolts. Which is fine for me, because I'm mostly interested in picking deadbolts. I don't really care that much about, and doorknobs. I don't really care that much about being able to pick a padlock. I don't see that being super useful, because I don't think I'm going to accidentally, if I lock myself, if I lock my bike and lose the key, then I can just either rake it open or cut the chain. So there's that. The other thing, so, I don't know, it taught me that, which I found very interesting, and this has been entertaining to pick, and also kind of explains to me why I've had such a hard time with a lot of the other padlocks I've got, when most of my, I can get a deadbolt. Even a Schlage at this point is usually pretty trivial. Schlage, the Defiance, the Schlages, and the Quicksets I get are all pretty trivial to open. I can even, once I get a false set, at least one of the Sergeants I've got, I haven't tried it with too many of the other ones, because I've been trying to get that first one open without using a rake. I can get a Sergeant open, but definitely seem to be having more issues with a lot of the padlocks than I do with deadbolts, just because I think partially the pins are so tiny. You gotta be very precise. There were some other locks I learned something from, probably the first padlock I had that I was picking, and the reason I'm saying, well, using air quotes here, is because I don't think I ever actually picked it. I think it was so trivially easy to bypass with a... Oh. With a pick like this... No, yeah, of course, I forgot what it's called suddenly. Which I usually don't remember when I'm making a video, so what else is new? That... Okay. That, I just learned from that lock that picking wasn't always what you needed to do to get a lock open. Bypassing was another thing. Because I learned some pretty basic picking beforehand at a conference I'd been at when I bought my first set of picks. But I hadn't learned yet how bypassing very much, other than the whole, you can slip a credit card between the door and potentially slide the doorknob open doing that. Which, amusingly enough, is how we used to get into the room at Sunday school instead of having to have someone walk downstairs to the first floor. Because one of the kids... It's an interesting church I went to. So yeah. Hopefully this qualifies, and did just get this open. I'm hopefully going to start making more videos again regularly. So, thanks for watching, folks, and congratulations on 500 subscribers, Suki. It's very nice that you share your channel with Chris, when we all know that it's mainly gotten so big because of Suki. So, thanks everyone. Bye.